What up, YouTube? It's your boy Zell with Izzle Fitness. Peep the shirt. A lot of you know that I'm a physique competitor. I actually had a competition yesterday in which I placed second. Whoop whoop. Next time I'm coming for first though. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Today I'm here to talk about something called post-competition weight gain. That's pretty much what happens to bodybuilders or anybody who's on a strict diet, a contest prep diet. And, it's what happens after you go on the binge, essentially. Eating all of the junk food, the burgers, the fries, and all that 9 yards, you know what it is. So yeah, that causes you to gain weight. So I've attached a picture. You should be seeing a picture. The picture on the left is going to be me, I'd say about a month out from the show. In the picture you see on the right, and I look overweight, is a picture of me less than 24 hours after the show. So that was like literally hours after me being like shredded. But the reason behind this, first of all, I don't know why like a lot of bodybuilders don't talk about this. Like, because I know for my first competition in March, I had gained 30 pounds, whereas this time I only had gained 10. So, because I kind of was familiar from my first show. So yeah, after my first show, after gaining 30 pounds, like my head was all messed up. I didn't know what the heck had happened. I looked down, I didn't have any abs or anything. At least this time I have a little something. But the reason you're gaining this weight is because your body's literally in survival mode and it's storing everything it possibly can. Don't mind me, I took some notes. This is why I'm looking at this periodically. But after doing these shows, you're dehydrated, your blood sugar is at a minimum, your electrolytes are depleted, and you're extremely fatigued, both mentally and physically. Not to mention, your hormone levels are low, your testosterone is low, and this could cause depression. However, the depression that you're feeling isn't necessarily an emotional type of depression, it's more of a hormonal response. Because, after putting your body through this type of diet, your leptin, ghrelin, and serotonin levels are literally like all over the place. So this is what causes depression. But this is why it is extremely, extremely, extremely important that you don't go too crazy with the diet. Like I know after, some people diet for freaking 10 weeks or longer. And, after putting your body through that, you want to eat, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I recommend that you don't go over, at the most, I suggest 24 hours. Like, eat what you want, you deserve it. But don't go for 48 hours eating that crazy nonsense. Like, I know for me, immediately after getting off the stage, I had like 6 cupcakes. Then I went to a bar, got burgers, fries, I even had a drink. Something else I want to talk about. But yeah, you definitely want to just, take that into consideration. Overeating, overdoing it. So, like I said, enjoy a day or two at the most of eating what you want. Then, you want to go on kind of like a reverse dieting, basically, slowly introducing carbs and stuff back into your diet. What you're going to want to do after enjoying yourself for the no more than 48 hours is drink plenty of water, because obviously you're dehydrated. If you're familiar with competitions, you literally are dehydrating yourself for like the last few days, not drinking any water, so you don't hold any water weight. So you definitely want to just make sure you're getting plenty of liquids, water specifically. You want to maintain a reasonable caloric intake. Next, you want to focus on getting plenty of protein and vegetables. Make sure you're getting enough sleep. And stay away from alcohol, even though I didn't. I definitely had a drink yesterday. And I had a drink for my first competition when I put on 30 pounds. But yeah, the reason you want to stay away from alcohol is because that's just going to make you even more dehydrated. Because that's just what alcohol does. But yeah, another thing I recommend to future competitors is to not chase that stage ready body. I know for me, after my first competition in March, I was like, yeah, I want to look like this all the time. In reality, that it's not going to happen. Like, you're literally going to have this type of body one day out the year. If you try to have this type of body all the time, not only is it dangerous, you're going to be miserable trying to diet like that, and dehydrate yourself. It's dangerous. But yeah, I'm not sure why bodybuilders don't talk a lot about this, because I know after my first competition, I didn't know what was going on. I stepped on a scale, my abs were gone, and it was literally 30 pounds, no exaggeration. I was 30 pounds heavier than I was before. I thought it was fat. But that's another reason why, you want to be mindful of, putting on all this weight, because that hormonal response to depression could actually turn into emotional, because you actually are overweight at this point. So you could definitely overthink that and become depressed or get anxiety. But I mean, that's pretty much all I wanted to cover. I wanted to let y'all know, like, what could happen if you decide to be a fat person like me after the show. But I was a little bit more careful this time, even though I did eat a lot. Y'all know me, I love my food. But tomorrow I'm definitely going to start my reverse diet. I'm going to slowly introduce carbs back into my diet. But